apparently, to people's surprise, the black vote will be key for Democrats in 2020, and a new Pew Research poll found that the majority of black Democratic voters consider themselves moderate or conservative rather than liberal. Okay? How much should candidates read into this? And who were they called? Did you get a call?
I, yet again, didn't get a call.
Well, I agree. I think it's probably true. I mean, I always say that I can't speak for the black voters, but it sounds like the black voter generally is a pragmatic voter, based in reality, not about pie in the sky. Their lives have been difficult over the many centuries in this country, and that they're in reality. They don't go for crazy ideas because they know they're not going to happen. So I think that makes sense in a way.
Yeah.
You know, it's real, it's reality, and that's what I like about it.
Well, I wasn't surprised at all, and you know, I'm often shocked when I get all these tweets and emails calling me this lefty, crazy liberal and lefty, and I'm like, so you're calling the former federal prosecutor who was tough on crime, who was raised Roman Catholic, a lefty? Like, I'm pretty socially conservative and have always been. I'm pro-life, have always been, and say it all the time, yet I'm always called a lefty. I think
Because we disagree with you when you say you're pro-life, because you're really not. You're pro-life for yourself.
See, you're telling me what I am.
because if you're pro-life, it means that you don't want anybody to have an abortion.
I don't want anyone to have an abortion, but I also believe in the fundamental ideals of this country. I don't tell other people what to think or what to do.
So that's pro-choice. That's my point.
You know, I believe in freedom of thought, but I also, which is what our Constitution tells me. But I also think that so many African Americans they consider themselves to be moderate. They consider themselves to be conservative, and I think that's why a lot of the African American vote is firmly aligned with Joe Biden right now within the Democratic Party, because they consider him to be more moderate.
Yeah, true.
I think that's why the vote is there.
I think people who decide to paint anybody with a brush need to step back. We, like you all, come with different ideas and feelings. Some things I'm conservative on, some things I'm liberal about. We, like you, want the best for the country, and we'll vote as we see fit. But a Pew poll is not going to dictate or tell me what I am, because they're telling me the only person who knows what I am is me.
Well, the polls are really based on statistics. They can make random calls.
Listen, polls are based on whatever people want polls to be based on, from what I can see. Because you say you have one poll saying this, and then you have another poll saying that. Then there's a poll in the middle, and then there's the poll you dance on. There's a whole bunch of, you know, that's a joke just for she and I. But you know, polls are not my favorite thing. You figure out what you are and vote accordingly.